If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Scott Hoke and Lauren Roberts and Hale Irwin and Tom Watson. And hopefully when I get back, I have a great passion. I love to play, and hopefully we'll get back in the mix.
But you've won out there. I mean, you've been very successful on the Champions Tour, and I think some of it is for guys like you and D.A. Wybreen and guys who didn't win a whole lot on the PGA Tour. You go out there on the Champions, you know how to win.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a guy that won on the tour, you know how to win, but when you get out on that Champions Tour and the chances to win come along a little more often,
yes,
that helps you, because you're a guy that knows how to win.
You learn who the closers are. There are guys that can get near the smell the prize and back off. And there are guys that smell the prize and break through and win. Fred Funk's another example.
Right.
Didn't win probably 4 or 5 tournaments on the tour, but on the Champions Tour, he's been one of the dominating forces. You get Freddie near the finish line and he finishes. There are a lot of players. Hale Irwin's been like that since he was 20. Tom Watson, Nicholas Trevino. But what's really great is to be involved with all these communities around the country. PGA Tour is a fantastic organization because charity is a common denominator with every event, whether it's Champions Tour, Nationwide Tour, or the PGA Tour events themselves. When we go to towns, we have a chance to do interviews like we're doing right now, talk about the charities, talk about the towns, talk about the game of golf. And that's why I enjoy it. I have a passion for that. I have a passion for playing, and I enjoy people. That's why we stopped to talk. Come on.
I yelled at you. Hey, before I let you run, the economy, the state of the country in terms of the finances, and it's trickling down from everywhere. Obviously, the golf, the Super Bowl, corporations maybe don't have as much money to spend before, which could trickle down to you and the firsts and all that. You guys cognizant of that as players? You talking about, hey, we need to do, when a sponsor comes to town, we need to do more now. I mean, we need to work hard to keep these people around, the sponsors, the advertisers. You guys cognizant of that?
Yes, I believe so. Since I've been managing and running golf tournaments for 20 years, I've been kind of saying that for the last 20 years because I know from inside the ropes how difficult it is outside the ropes to get inside the ropes. And I would say to the players, let's just make sure we spend a little more time talking to the media, talking to the sponsors, talking to the golf fans. Nothing wrong with reaching outside the ropes and pulling people into our world. That's why we've been so successful with doing clinics and shootouts and dinners and meet and greets. The trickle-down effect of the economy is going to impact golf, there's no question. But the PGA Tour years ago had the foresight to put together a rainy day fund. PGA Tour Policy Board 25 years ago started putting money away just for this situation. So I think the tour is going to come through the next 2 or 3 years pretty strong. We won't see the tour increase purses like they have on any of the 3 tours, but I don't think you're going to see a lot of fallout. You'll see some sponsors fall out, no question. But I think you're going to see I think it's going to be a good thing for the players as a wake-up call that, hey, look, these people come out to watch you, so be nice to them. You know, it doesn't take very much to be nice. You have to work at being a bad guy. Just pretend. I always tell the young kids, they say, how do you talk to people so easily? And I say, look, pretend like every person you meet, whether it's male or female, that's your potential father or mother-in-law. You love their daughter, and you want to meet and marry her.
Say all the right
so
things.
You know what?
Right.
Kiss some tail and be nice to people. It's not going to hurt you.
I'm getting a shot of hole from Peter Jacobsen. They're bringing the clubs out right now.
But you got to step up for the auction. Gridirongreats.org.
I thought we were playing today. We're not playing. I can't play with one arm.
On one arm, you'll beat me like a.
It's the old Arnold Palmer story where the guy comes up to him and says, "I got $1 million," says, "I can beat you," and Palmer says, "Name the course, anytime, anywhere." The guy says, "Tonight at midnight." And the guy was blind, and I said to Palmer, "I thought we were playing right now." The great Peter Jacobsen, good
Great
stuff,
to see
man.
you. Thanks so much.
Thanks for all your work in Baltimore. You know, we love our golf there, and we needed a tournament to step in, and I know you worked hard at it, and we appreciate it.
Well, many thanks to you, and many thanks to all the great golf fans there, and also to the Constellation Energy and Mayo Shattuck. And I was pulling for the Ravens down the stretch.
Not one of us.
I'm a big fan of the organization, and next year, Joe Flacco.
We're with you.
He's good.
I hope so. All right, there he goes.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.